Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm G&G and this is episode 41 of the University Challenge, and today it's a league doubleheader as we take on Waterford, the table toppers, in the first game, and then we take on Bohemians away from home in the second game. This is an important game for us. If we can close the gap to Waterford and then beat Bohemians in a game in hand, we will be really into the title race. So important game for us. Hopefully we come out on top in both games. Before we get to that though, one league game to catch up on. We played Galway United in what we hoped would be a revenge game after that shock defeat. So let's see how it went. Didn't rotate the team this time for this game, and early on we took the lead 20 minutes. Cameron Ledwidge with his first goal for us. Then Tommy Lonergan from the penalty spot. It was saved originally, but then he slotted home the rebound. 2-0 up just after half time, and then we were in control from there on in. Made a few subs then, and Dylan Duffy came on and set up Tommy Lonergan, who made it 3-0, and that sealed the 3 points for us. Revenge over Galway. And they had a man sent off in injury time, didn't really affect the game. And yeah, as you can see, we went with a strong team and then took players off when the game was over, and luckily got through it. Happy enough, 3 points in the bag, and that put us in this position in the league table, where we are now in third, 3 points behind Waterford, who we take on in today's first game, but with a game in hand over them, and 2 games in hand over St Pat's, who are also 3 points ahead of us in second. So that's all the catch up done. Let's get to the lineup for the first game against Waterford. Here we are with the lineup for this game against Waterford. No real injury concerns. Picked up a couple of injuries. Sam Todd is out for a while, 12 days to 4 weeks with a twisted ankle, and he wouldn't have started anyway, and he probably wouldn't be on the bench, wouldn't come off the bench I should say. So not a big injury in terms of the season. Probably a slightly bigger injury is that Luke Molyneux is out for 6 to 7 weeks with a lower back fracture. Just really as a backup, it limits our options on the left, and as you can see, we'll see with the lineup, Sean Brennan has moved out to the left for this game, so it just limits the options slightly, but not an overly big concern. So here is the lineup for the first game against Waterford. Canate in goals, Alex Dunn at right back, Lamb and Jones as the partnership in the centre, Lee at left back, Sloggett, Steedman and Dimitru as the midfield three, McLennan and Brennan on the wings, and Tommy Lonergan up front. So this big game against Waterford, top of the table Waterford, let's see, can we get a win and close that gap? On the way here at the UCD Bowl for this game against Waterford, top of the table Waterford, who had a great start to the season, and we've spent a lot of the season trying to close the gap with not playing as many games with them, but this would be an important win for us if we can get it, and it would close us really up to the top of the table and really into the title race. With 6 minutes gone though here at the UCD Bowl, it is 0-0. Coming up to half an hour gone here, not a lot has happened, haven't had a highlight yet. We've dominated the game though with possession and chances. No clear cut chances though really, and only an XG of 0.42, so we need to get the breakthrough here. Hopefully not another game where we dominate and get a sucker punch like the last one, but coming up to 10 minutes left of the first half, it is still 0-0. First highlight of the game, just before half time, and a throw into the box cleared. Lamb will pick this up, pass it to Alex Dunn, he takes it down, crossfield ball to Nico Jones, he plays it over the top and straight to the Waterford keeper. Not much quality on show there. What will Waterford do here? He's going to kick it long, he is. Hopefully we can win this, and we do with Jones. Steedman down to Brennan, oh he loses there, and now Waterford have it. And are they going to go ahead just before half time? Will they go back to their keeper? And he goes no, he doesn't go long, he passes it to centre back. He goes long, and Jones wins it again, does well in the air, and Lamb then, and he heads it straight down again, Lamb. But Sloggett gets the tackle in. Now it's McLennan bringing it forward to Steedman, plays Lonergan through. What can he do? He's out of position really. Brennan though takes it, heads for the byline, and it's a penalty just coming into injury time at the end of the first half. Good play by Sean Brennan to win it, and now it'll be Tommy Lonergan to take it, and hopefully he won't miss this one. Missing that Galway game, but got the rebound. Here he comes, slots it home, brilliant penalty. Tommy Lonergan puts us ahead just before half time. Been a real scrappy first half. This was the first highlight of it, and we have taken the lead. Tommy Lonergan with the penalty, coolly finished. Keeper went the right way but couldn't get to it, and puts us 1-0 up there. That could be a big goal for us in this title challenge that we want to put up. that is half time now. That Tommy Lonergan penalty is the difference, as we are 1-0 up. Let's get to the second half. Second half on the way here. They've made a substitution at half time. I'm happy enough with our performance. We've dominated possession, created chances, but hadn't made the breakthrough onto that penalty. But we have taken the lead. Now we've got to hold it on and hopefully build on it and take the 3 points here if we can. Coming up to 5 minutes gone off the second half, still 1-0 to us. Coming up to an hour gone here, nothing has happened in this second half. We are still in control of the game. Just taking a look as the league table as it stands. With this win, we'd move up to second on goal difference ahead of Waterford and a point behind St Pat's, but with 2 games in hand. So this win would be a huge result for us. Going well at the moment. We'd love to get a second goal just to finish it off. 25 minutes to go, still 1-0. 15 minutes to go here in this second half, and we have our first highlight of the second half and only our second highlight of the game. Hasn't been a classic by any means, but we are ahead. But Sloggett just loses the ball there, and here come Waterford on the counter. George Gitto, who's just come on for Alex Dunn, pushes his man back, which is good to see, but ball over the top. Can Kanate get there? He can't, and it's 1-1. Kanate beaten to that. He'd be disappointed in that, and we'd be hit again with a sucker punch after dominating the game. Really disappointing to see that. And it's just good defending originally here from Gitto, pushes his man back, and then it's a ball over the top, which Kanate doesn't get there to first, can't make it. He gets a hand to it actually, but can't stop it. And with 15 minutes left, it is now 1-1. 5 minutes to go here. We've made a few substitutions. Kean Murphy, Malonga, Jack Keeney have all come on. We've changed our tactics up a little. We've gone route one, gone direct, tried to get a goal here, but it doesn't seem to be working. And it's definitely not been a classic this game, but we've dominated possession, created lots of chances, but it looks like it's going to end here in a 1-1 draw, which is disappointing, as it looked like we're going to close that gap to Waterford and really be in a strong position to go top of the table with our games in hand. But as time winds down here, hit on the break by that goal, and last minute of injury time. Only 2 highlights in this game. It's been a real poor match really all round. And it'll be a poor result, a disappointing result for us. There it is, the final whistle. 1-1 it ends here. A draw against Waterford. The gap doesn't close, and if we look at the league table, that leaves us now in 4th position as Derry move ahead of us. We do have 2 games in hand in Derry, but we remain 3 points behind Waterford and 3 points behind St Pat's as well. So we're down to 4th. Disappointing result. Looked like we were going to get that win, but didn't manage it. And we have to move on now to the Bohemians game, where hopefully we can get 3 points. So here we are on the day of the game against Bohemians away, just a couple of days after that game against Waterford, and a few players were really struggling fitness wise, so we've had to make a few changes just to freshen things up really. So the lineup is Kanate in goals, Gittow starts at right back ahead of Alex Dunn, Harvey O'Brien comes in for Lamb. Lamb was not fully fit. He's played a lot of games recently, so a chance to get Harvey O'Brien into the team alongside Jones. Cameron Ledwidge comes in at left back for Greg Lee. Sloggett is the defensive midfielder. Dimitru and Sean Brennan slips back into the centre, with Malonga coming in on the left, McLennan on the left, or on the right, sorry, and Kean Murphy comes in for Tommy Lonergan. So that's the lineup for the game against Bohemians. Let's go to kick-off. On the way here at Dalymount Park for this game against Bohemians, and it would be great to get a win here. It's one of our game in hand, so this would be a chance to close the gap even after dropping points against Waterford. Taking on Bohemians here, and highlights straight away as Sloggett passed back to Jones to Ledwidge. Early goal here would be great because we've dominated games without making the breakthrough. Here's Kean Murphy. Kean Murphy through. Slot. Oh, he hits the crossbar. Thought it was in. I really thought that was in. I was about to say slotted at home. But he hits the crossbar. Big chance goes begging straight away. Early on here against Bohemians. That would have been a brilliant start for us. But coming up to 5 minutes gone, it remains 0-0. Harvey O'Brien here taking this free kick. On to Dimitru. Gittow. O'Brien again. Good passing around here. Nico Jones. Sloggett, can we create a chance? Kean Murphy over the top. He's through again. Kean Murphy. Keeper came out and stopped him. That was good goalkeeping, to be fair. And looked good there for a moment when we got a ball over the top to Kean Murphy. But keeper came out, made the save, and it stays 0-0. Just hit the half hour mark here, and again we're dominating possession wise, but yet to have a shot on target. And this hopefully won't be 3 games in a row with not scoring while dominating costs us. Definitely on top possession wise, But coming up to 33 minutes gone here, still 0-0. Jones here on the ball. Malonga takes on his man, gets a bit of space to Sean Brennan. Oh, it's taken off Sean Brennan. And now can Bohemians come on the counter? They take the shot. Oh, drifts wide. Not a great effort there. But again, losing the ball and then hit on the counter would have been a real sucker punch there. 3 minutes ago though, after the second half, still 0-0. Throw in here, Ledwich, as we are over the injury time at the end of this first half. Brennan in towards McGlennon. Can he head it home? Oh, it hits the post and it goes along the line. Ledwich has it. McGlennon again. Githow. Brings it to the byline, cuts back. Sloggett, he's free at the end of the box. Can he take a shot? He can. Oh, keeper has to make a good save. Malonga puts it out. It was blocked, so we will have a corner. And he will take, I think. No, it'll be Sean Brennan to take. And can we get a goal here? We're well over the injury time at the end of this first half. In towards Jones. And it's headed clear. And I'd say that will be half time, and it is. And again, we've dominated possession wide. We've been creating chances. It's actually a different frustration to other seasons when we haven't been able to create chances. We are creating chances, we just aren't taking them. And it stays 0-0 here. Let's get to the second half. Second half on the way here, and let's hope we can continue to dominate possession and create chances and just take them, because we have an XG of 1.26, so we are creating chances. It's just we're not taking them. We've hit the post, we've hit the crossbar, so we've been unlucky too. But we need that goal. And coming up to 5 minutes gone of the second half, it is 0-0. Just hit the hour mark here and made three substitutions. Changed our front three. Dylan Duffy, Greg Lee and Tommy Lonergan all on as the highlight starts here. Trying to freshen things up at the front. And here's Greg Lee playing more attacking role today, and he plays the ball over the top towards Tommy Lonergan. Can't get to it, but Dimitru picks it up. And he plays Dylan Duffy through. Dylan Duffy beats his man. Dylan Duffy, Lonergan. Can he finish? He can. Is he onside? He is. Goal. Yes. Get in. Take the lead at last here in this game. Tommy Lonergan just off the bench. Dylan Duffy also off the bench. So the fresh legs really paying off. A managerial masterclass, I think. Lonergan, great finish there. Beats the keeper. And that puts us 1-0 up. And now we have to go and hold on to this lead. Not let it slip like we did against Waterford. 20 minutes to go here, still 1-0, still in control. Made some substitutions. Alex Dunn and Andrew Lamb come on. Fresh legs now at the back to hopefully try and hold on to this lead, as a goal kick for Bohemians kicked long. O'Brien wins the header. Greg Lee, what can he do? Plays it through to Dimitru. Can he pick out someone? No, he loses the ball, but then it's deflected to, and on again. Oh, that was a big chance, but it had to take it first time. It was a clearance that was blocked against their own player, fell to Lonergan, but he fires it over. And with 16 minutes left, it is still 1-0 into injury time here, and it looks like we're going to hold on for this win. We've been by far the better team, just more possession, more shots, an XG of 2.51. We really should be well ahead in this game, but didn't take the chances we've been creating. But thankfully it looks like we're going to take the win. Just a minute and a half of injury time left to hold on. Just a minute now, and this will be a big win. I misspoke earlier, as if we look at the league table quickly, this isn't one of our games in hand. The other teams are all playing tonight, but we will move up the table with this win, and we take the win. There's the final whistle. Just take a look at the league table there, like I was saying. All the other teams were playing tonight, so it's not one of our game in hands. But Waterford bet by St Pat's, who go top now. We have 2 games in hand on Pats. We move up to third ahead of Waterford, so it's such a tight at the top now, because the top 4 teams are now separated by just 3 points. So that is such a big win for us, and we've done it. We took our chances. We took our chance when we needed to, held on for the win, and that is 3 points in the bag. So there we have it. A win against Bohemians in the second game moves us up to 3rd position, on to 27 points. The teams ahead of us, St Pat's, are on 30 points, 3 points ahead of us, but we have 2 games in hand on them. We also have 2 games in hand on second place Derry, who are 2 points ahead of us, and we are level on points with Waterford, with a game in hand on them. So we are in a very strong position in this title race. Looks like it's us 4 going for the title, as there's a bit of a gap back to Dundalk now. So it's going to be exciting from here on in the season. Those games in hand, really important for us when we play them, because they will close the gap and even maybe give us a lead at the top if we can win them. So in terms of the next video, we're going to do a first for the channel. we're going to go with a triple header of games, because we're going to be taking on St Pat's, Derry and Waterford in 3 games in a row there, and I'm going to do them all on the next episode, because they could be season defining games against the teams around us and the teams that are in this title race with us. So the next episode, a first for the channel, will be a triple header of games. If you did enjoy today's video, please drop it a like. It really will help the video to be seen more and the video to grow. If you want to follow the challenge of bringing UCD hopefully to Champions League glory one day, please subscribe to the channel. It's great to have more people along for the journey. And if you want to catch up on anything, there's a playlist on the channel and it'll come up on the screen sometime here at the end of this video. And until that next video, when we do a triple header of title defining games, hopefully, please take it easy.